Running an online arbitrage business on Amazon FBA while traveling is not as easy as it may seem. And I know it because you may notice it. Like right now, I'm not in my usual setup because I'm currently traveling, right? But I did the same thing last year for a couple of months, actually for 9 months actually. But like, so I had the opportunity to make a lot of mistakes and to learn from a lot of those mistakes. So in today's video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you 3 things that you need to have set up. Is it 3 things? I forgot, because I thought about those things before actually making the video and no, I actually forgot. But we'll see if I remember. There's 3 things that you absolutely have to have set up in your business that you need to have if you want to run an online arbitrage business while traveling. Because if not, you're going to make a lot of mistakes. Your business is not going to be able to run correctly. If you do not know me, my name is Mangunza. I've been selling on Amazon for a little while and I make daily videos right there on YouTube to teach you how to do the same, to get some, I don't know, if you want some location freedom, you can get that. If you want some financial freedom, you can get that as well. But you can become a 7-figure seller by listening to the things that I have to say on this channel. So make sure to subscribe and like these videos to get recommended more videos. If you need more help, I have paid mentorship, link in the description. So, as I told you guys, I made a lot of mistakes while traveling last year, which caused my business to stagnate for a little while. And one of the big mistakes, one of the things that you absolutely need to have, and it's self-explanatory, but one of the things that you absolutely need to have in your Amazon FBA business, if you do online arbitrage while traveling, is a reliable prep center. And you guys know all the drama that happened with my old prep center, right? We are not going to name them. ShipDiff, that is now called Prep Center, Oregon Prep Center. Do not go with them. It's a bad prep center. So it was one of the big reasons, not the only reason, and I want to be 100% fair with them. It was not the only reason, but it was one of the big reasons why my business, it was one of the big bottlenecks. Because if you do not have a reliable prep center, your whole business is fucked. And I'm sorry to tell you, to give it to you like this, but you are going to need a reliable prep center, because who's going to prep your product, okay? And so if they do some shady stuff, if they charge you some more money, if they do not sell all your inventory after the time like that is required, if they do a lot of dumb shit like this, it is going to affect your business. And so this is why you need a reliable prep center, and you need to be on top of what your prep center is doing. And it's not easy to find a reliable prep center. It's not easy at all, okay? I used to recommend people to my prep center, to my current prep center, but it's full now because I recommended too many people, you know? So actually, if you are a prep center and if you are reliable, I'll be happy to hear from you and to recommend people for you if it's the case, okay? But I will need to see if you are actually reliable first. So that's the first thing that you are gonna need to have, okay? The second thing that you're gonna need to have, and it's a little bit less, how to say that? It's a little bit less expected, but you're gonna need 2 things, okay? Just one. To be honest, you can do it with just 1 thing, but you're gonna need 2 things. You're gonna need a VPN, and you're gonna need residential proxies. What's the difference, and why do you need those? So, a lot of websites are not going to let you place orders. Some websites are not even going to let you navigate on those websites without a VPN if you are outside of the US. A couple of websites, a website that I think about right now is JCPenney. JCPenney is not going to let you go on their website if you are actually overseas. At least if you're in Europe, like I am right now, they are not going to let you log into their website. So you are not going to be able to see anything, and so you are not going to be able to source on those websites. Not only that, but you're not going to be able to buy gift cards without good residential proxies if you buy them on Wiz.com. They're not going to allow you to do that. So what you need to do if you are traveling for an extended period of time is definitely get a VPN and get, I don't even have an affiliate link for a VPN, and I actually should, because they pay good money. And I've been telling you guys to get VPNs over and over again. And I think I have one video that I released last year that I never released on why you should get a VPN for Amazon FBA. But like, you're going to need this, and some of these websites are not even going to let you place orders on VPN, so you're going to need a solid static residential proxy. What's the difference? VPN, you're going to be on IP address that are server IP address, IP address that a lot of people use, okay, and that are on server, which is obvious that you're using a VPN, and some websites are not going to allow that. As I said, for example, Wiz.com and all that stuff. However, if you are using a residential IP address with a proxy, it's different. You have one IP address that you're going to use, is going to stay the same, and it's going to be a residential IP address. So it's going to show to them that you are like, it's going to be the same thing as if you were placing an order from your house, right? So they're going to see that it's a residential IP address, and they're going to trust it more if they are fresh residential IP address, okay? You can do some stuff. You can set up a home VPN where you can log in back to your home IP address on all those websites. It's a little bit hard to set up if you're a beginner. I would just get a proxy, a residential proxy. Static residential proxy is going to cost you a few bucks a month, okay? $4 or $5 a month you can get one. And also, when you place a lot of orders, also if you have multiple residential IP, address, it's going to be a little bit easier. So this is definitely something that you should get for your Amazon FBA business. If you do online arbitrage, get a VPN and get a proxy. If you need to choose one of those, get a proxy. A VPN is going to be super helpful because you can be on any other country. It's going to help with a lot of other stuff. So I would get a VPN as well. Actually, in my Amazon business, we actually have 3 VPN. We have one VPN that is a static IP that we use, a dedicated IP on the VPN that we use to log into our Amazon account, okay? For every Amazon account, for the Amazon account that we have, this is what we do, okay? This is the first VPN that we use, so we know that everywhere we are, it's only the same IP. It's the only IP, it's an IP that only we use. And I'm a little bit paranoid with this. I don't want to get linked to other people's accounts. So if I'm outside, if I'm working from a coffee shop or whatever, if I'm working from, I don't know, if I'm logging in on my, I don't even have the Amazon app on my main phone. I have a second phone to use it, right? That is on at all time on that VPN. And so this is the first VPN that we have. The second VPN that we have is the VPN that I use myself, okay? Myself and my wife we use that VPN to actually go on website that we use for sourcing, for all that stuff. And then I have a third VPN for my team, which is not the same as the one that we use, that they can use to, because they are not in the US, that they can use to source and do all that stuff, all the stuff that they need to do, right? So we have 3 VPNs and that is how we use them. And in addition to that, we added some proxies, some static residential proxies on top of that recently, okay, when we actually started traveling. And I don't know why my camera just shut down, okay? We are direct. Let me just, no idea why my camera shut down, but yeah, I was telling you guys, so we just added a residential IP not too long ago, static IP to help us with more stuff as we are traveling, all right? That's the 4 things that we use. Now, the third thing that you are absolutely going to need is if you want to travel for a long time, I'm telling you, don't believe that you are going to be as productive as what you're doing when you are at home with your routine and all that stuff. It's not going to be the case. A lot of things are going to change, especially if you plan to travel a long time. Even if it's just for 2 weeks. The big mistakes that a lot of people make is that, you know, it's fine working a lot of hours in your business as long as you do not need to for your business to be able to sustain. And if it's the case, like, you're fucked, because especially if you start traveling, the amount of work that you're going to be able to put in is going to be different. Your routine is going to be different. You're going to be way less productive. And so the amount of money that you're going to make is going to decrease little by little, right? So as I said, even if you go on vacation for 2 weeks, like, you cannot afford it because you need to work every day to make your business work. So this is why you need to build a team for the admin stuff first, then for sourcing and all that stuff. And it's something that takes time. So do it slowly, add those people slowly, and soon enough you'll be able to actually have a business that is going to run, that is able to run yourself. And if you just need to put 1 hour in when you are traveling, it's different than if you actually need to put 8 hours in your business for it to actually work, right? So this is how you need to set up your business to be able to do this. So that's the 3 things that you absolutely need to set up in your business if you want to start traveling while running your online arbitrage business. If you like this video, just like it, subscribe to all that YouTube stuff. I'll see you tomorrow for a new video. Thank you for watching.